15 Best Things to Do in Poland. Poland is a historical country with 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and a collection of breathtaking natural corners. Poland is an ideal destination for history buffs and architecture lovers, with its medieval architecture, troubled World War II history, and many villages that appear to be frozen in time. The beautiful natural landscape of Poland also ensures that you have a lot of exciting adventure activities to do here. Number 1. Go sightseeing in Krakow. The historic center of Krakow is the former capital of Poland, enriched by the fascinating history, culture, and spirituality Poles. The city is a center of national monuments, world cultural, and natural heritage sites in its own right, so it's worth spending time in the city center, exploring most of the important monuments, and covering routes that Polish kings used to travel throughout the ages. Number 2. Visit the Vylichka salt mines. The Vylichka salt mine is a unique location, hidden from the rest of the world, and brimming with secrets and stories. Take a deep breath, savor the salt on your lips, breathe in the solitude, and then listen to stories about the mine's 700-year history. You'll travel through 23 stunning chambers surrounded by various shades of gray, black, and white salt. Number 3. Pay your respects at the AuschwitzBirkenau Camps. Learn about the plight of the Polish Jews at the AuschwitzBirkenau Camps. The Second World War is an important part of Polish history. More than 900,000 faced their fate at these camps, which have now been turned into a historical memorial for those who lost their lives at the hand of the Nazis. Number 4. Take a walk in the Crooked Forest in Gryfino. Located just outside the tiny town of Gryfino, the Crooked Forest is a natural marvel that defies explanation. Here, many pine trees stand on their own, growing with a 90-degree angle at their base, all bent northward. It's a great place for a quiet hike in the silence of the forest. Number 5. Take a food tour in Poland. The food in Poland is famous for its use of spices in a subtle way, and its impressive range of drinks, which you can find in almost all restaurants. Some of the Polish specialities that you must try include a sour rye soup called żurek, and pierogi, which is the Polish version of dumplings. Number 6. Take a stroll around Gdansk. The Gdansk township is defined by gingerbread houses, and is home to the largest surviving medieval church in the world. It is also the perfect place from which you can pick up souvenirs from Poland. The streets are lined with quaint cafes, swanky restaurants, old antique shops and stores that sell precious jewelry. Number 7. Relive history at the Malbec Castle. This 13th century Gothic castle was originally built by the Teutonic Knights. Once the largest Gothic building in Europe, Malbec Castle remains the world's largest castle by land area. Today, the castle serves as a museum, with many of its original rooms perfectly preserved. Number 8. Visit the Tatra National Park. Tatra National Park has some of Poland's best hiking trails, as well as diverse flora and fauna, and a well-developed tourism infrastructure. The Tatra Mountains are Poland's highest mountain range, and one of the country's most picturesque locations. The Morskie Lake in the park is a stunning natural haven, which can change its color throughout the year. Number 9. Visit the beautiful medieval town of Tauron. Have an exceptional visit to one of Poland's World Heritage Sites, the medieval town of Tauron, which preserves sensational old street patterns and early buildings that will take you back to medieval days. In the medieval town, you will come across some of the regional museums featuring wonderful antiques, and many more well-preserved medieval buildings. Number 10. Visit Zakopane. Zakopane is a Polish town in the country's far south, bordering Slovakia. It's located in the Podhale region, near the Tatra Mountains. It is a popular tourist destination, with snow-capped mountains, waterfalls, alpine forests, mountain lakes, animals, quaint towns, and meadow-filled valleys. Number 11. Go windsurfing in Puck Bay. Poland is blessed with large expanses of water bodies over which you can go windsurfing. One of the most popular places where you can engage in this activity is the Bay of Puck. Some other picturesque places where you can go windsurfing include the Masurian Lakes, and the Zegras Lagoon. Number 12. Visit Vovel Castle. Vovel Castle is one of the impressive historical monuments set upon a limestone hill in the center of Krakow, and the first UNESCO World Heritage Site in the world. This glorious castle perched on the hill is a symbol of national pride, self-rule, hope, and partition. Number 13. Take a stroll through Warsaw's Old Market Square. The oldest part of Warsaw, the Old Town Marketplace, dates back to the 13th century. Although 85% of the area was destroyed by the Nazis during World War II, it has since been restored to look exactly like it did when it was first built. Today, Market Square is home to many cafes and restaurants, as well as street art sellers, and many souvenir stalls. Number 14. Rent a boat in Massuria. Massuria is known as Poland's boating district, and is defined by its gorgeous man-made canals and expansive lakes. The whole area is a prime tourist destination, and contains more than 2,000 lakes. In addition to lakes, the Masurian region also has many rivers used for fly fishing, and forest areas that offer many trails for trekking and biking. Rent a boat, and explore the natural beauty of this place. Number 15. Visit the Warsaw Rising Museum. Dedicated to the Warsaw Uprising of 1944, the museum sponsors a rich history of the uprising, collections of hundreds of artifacts ranging from weapons to love letters, and many recordings of the stories and memories of Polish civilization. The museum is a tribute to Warsaw's residents, to those who took part in the battles and fought for Poland's independence and its free capital. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.